Welcome back to 12 News. I'm Gary Burton. The #1 high school basketball player in the state, Kimani Hamilton, narrowed his choices down to two, and that is the University of Alabama and the Mississippi State Bulldogs. In the end, Hamilton chose to stay home and play for Hail State. Noah, give me that ball, baby. Bam! 12 News connection. As you know, it's game day here. The Atlanta Braves affiliate, the Mississippi Braves, will be taking on the Miami Marlins affiliate, the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. Southern Miss is 75-18-1 against the Sun Belt. Who does South Alabama has to stop to achieve victory?
Now, Gary, boy, you know your stuff. I'm impressed.
Now, Ole Miss was granted a bowl bid with a 4-6 record. It's been a weird year in college football. First drive of the game for the Bama Crimson Tide. Heisman finalist Mac Jones to another Heisman finalist, Devontae Smith, making it look easy. Well, that weather delay that postponed the game had things feeling a little ordinary here at Buffalo Wild Wings. But once the game started and Mississippi State got their first strike to their first strikeout to their first run, it got rowdy, and it's been that way ever since. And I got the man of the hour with me right here, Kimani Hamilton. We spoke earlier. I want to ask you again for the people, who is it that you would give so much gratitude to be in this position today? You can call me Gary Milkelson. You can call me Gary Woods. I'll take it all. You know, but Mississippi's only professional sports event is back for its 54th edition. I'm going to go one more time before I send it back to you. And I missed again. That's why I got the microphone instead of this in my hand. And this is the first meeting between Southern Miss of Conference USA and South Alabama of the Sun Belt. Tonight, the Braves fell to Pensacola with a score of 2-1. I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs, 34-27. It was a tough decision. The Hank Aaron Sports Academy, designed to help children develop, was a dream of Hank Aaron's. Overtime Sports owner Tim Bennett says that Hank saw Jackson as the perfect place to do so. I'm here at the Oxford Regionals, where you got Southern Miss and Ole Miss representing Mississippi, and you got me representing my home state of Arkansas. Maybe risky, but I'm going to go in and try to see how many Woo Pig Sueys I can get. I walked into Swayze Field in Hotty Toddy Town with ultimate confidence, but that didn't last long. Can I get a Woo Pig?
No.
Mind if I get a Woo Pig?
Go Eagles?
Can I get a Woo Pig?
No, never.
As you can see, some fans were nicer than others.
I've been walking around here welcoming people from Florida State and Southern to Ole Miss.
I feel welcomed by you as well.
Well, you shouldn't without them.
Speaking with her almost made me give up on my quest for a Woo Pig, but I kept going. I knew it was going to be a challenge, so I tried a Florida State fan. Can't get a Woo Pig? No. It's the same color, it kind of blends in. Can't get a Woo Pig? No. Now, although these fans wouldn't give in, they know that Arkansas baseball is a force to be reckoned with.
I think Arkansas has consistently had the best team in the country, and 3 years ago we were in their regional, and it was not pretty.
Now, one man traveled all the way from California, and technically he's not an Ole Miss fan, although he's rooting for them today because he's a family friend of a Rebel player. So I thought for sure I could get a Woo Pig out of him. You don't really have a dog in the fight specifically. Mind if I get a Woo Pig?
Oh, no way!
But in the end, I came out successful, and that's only because of my fellow Arkansan that was disguised in Ole Miss attire.
I was born in Arkansas.
What?
Yeah.
What? So therefore, you wouldn't mind giving me a Woo Pig? Just
No, Woo Pig!
There we go! Woo Pig! Sweet! Thank you, sir. Thank you. Ole Miss quarterback Matt Corral, tight end Jonathan Hess, wide receiver Braylon Sanders, and Mississippi's own running back Jerrion Ely and wide receiver Jonathan Mingo all took a trip to Flowood from Oxford to give back to the kiddos.
It was good getting to spend time with the kids today.
Brandon High School's Jonathan Mingo is a stud on the football field, and we knew that. But he's also a stud in the classroom, earning SEC first-year academic honor roll. And his message to the kids is academics.
My mom and dad and my uncles and my grandma, they always stayed on me. He told me, school come first. You don't do good in school, you can't play football. So when football over, you got to have something to fall back on. So I take school serious.
Each session started with some stretching and drills, and afterwards the guys split up the groups for some two-hand touch football.
We just want to come down and, just give back.
Running back Jerrion Ely from Jackson Prep is coming off a stellar season with 9 touchdowns. He says his success has come from staying focused.
I mainly want to teach them just hard work, drives everything, and you can get anything you want in life and go anywhere you want to go in life with hard work.
Quarterback Matt Corral is originally from California, but says Mississippi is his second home. And to give back to the youth is always a special feeling.
As soon as it happens, the first thing I think of is like, dang, I remember being that. Like, I remember being that kid.
And his message to them is one that he just learned from Peyton Manning.
Don't do something until you get it right. Do something until you can't get it wrong. And, that's just something that, I'm really going to try to show, not even to these kids, but just, my teammates as well.
And all the proceeds from this camp will benefit the We Will Go nonprofit organization. The McGee Trojans running back coach, Jamie Locke, says she fell in love with the game at just 9 years old and never looked back. Her long-term goal is to coach in college and in the pros, but this week, she's focused on a short-term goal, helping bring McGee their 5th state championship.
Any little girls out there, they can see me out there on the sideline and know that they can do it too.
Go! Coach Locke's love for the game of football started while playing Little League in her hometown of Pelahatchie. Later in life, she joined a men's team, followed by playing professionally for the Women's National Football Conference.
I just wanted to get the message out there that we're out here and we're playing, and we love the sport just as much as the guys do.
One clap to Ric Flair.
Head coach Teddy Dias tells me when he hired Coach Locke, he never looked at Locke's gender and says it's time others gain that mindset.
When you start hiring people, you want to hire the best people that you can hire. And we get so hung up in our society so many times on stereotypes and things like that. And it's 2020. We need to move past that. If somebody can come in here and do the job, and you give them that opportunity to let them do their job.
One of the leading rushers on the team, Jawan Shaw, describes Coach Locke as one of the best running back coaches he's ever had.
I don't care, male, female, a coach is a coach. She do everything like a male do, even better sometimes.
As long as I have the knowledge, just like any coach, I can go out there and I can teach him the game.
The undefeated Trojans will face the 9-1 Noxubee County Tigers Friday, December 4th at 11 a.m. Former Pearl football standout Willie Brown went from fighting for his life last year after being shot to now fighting for his dreams of returning back to the football field. April 2nd, 2019, Willie Brown, along with 3 others,
Kobe Armour, Gabe Washington, and Patrick Minor,
were all shot unintentionally outside of Michael Dean's convenience store in Hermanville by Lydell Page. Former teammate of Willie's at Hines Community College, Gabriel Washington, was released shortly after the shooting, but Willie spent 2 months in the hospital because his bullet hit his lungs and scraped his spine, resulting in bad news from the doctors.
They don't think that I'll be able to play football again.
But words are just words. It's a person's actions that will tell you everything that you need to know. Willie's trainer, Coach Tripp at Zone 21 in Richland, says his actions in attacking his road to recovery has been 100%.
I can't tell you how many days he's ever missed.
But Willie isn't stopping until a college coach blesses him with the opportunity to strap up again.
Whoever picks me up will get a dog.
Guys like Willie is those guys that if you had 10 more of them on the football field, you're going to be undefeated.
Childhood friend and former high school and college teammate DeMario Nichols says to see his brother in that position made him a better athlete and an overall better person.
It just made me want to go harder, just like when I was at Hines, I dedicated my whole season to him.
The road to recovery has been tough for Willie.
Some of my mind kept telling me, no, Willie, you got to keep going, you got to keep going.
But hopefully, all the blood, sweat, and tears will soon pay off. And Willie says he doesn't care which team picks him up. All he wants is a chance. Reporting in Richland, I'm Gary Burton, 12 News.